begin. Slow drag with remedy. For today's slow drag, I'd like to start by venturing to an outside source of words to linger over, since I recently came across a quick Twitter exchange that both augments the wit and introduces today's slow drag superbly. I recently came across a tweet from just some guy, I don't know who he is, and I quote, "So, at Elvis Costello, the same man who asked fans not to buy a retrospective box set because the label were gouging on price, has tickets for his new tour priced over £100. Can't have it both ways, Elvis lad." Unquote. As I've said, I have no idea who this person is, but I can't imagine his surprise when, either written by or at least sanctioned by Mr. Costello, his verified Twitter feed replied, quote,
Don't call me lad, sunshine. Don't pretend it's a term of endearment. That's Mister to you. This is what it costs. If you don't want it, don't come. The choice is yours, as always.
unquote. I love Twitter and was looking forward to maybe reading a "who you calling sunshine" insta-troll type reply, but no, like a sheep to the slaughter, oh this must be love moment. The person replied, quote, "Appreciate the reply, certainly wasn't expected. I'm just curious as to what necessitates a blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah, increase blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah." Granted, anger as an emotion is a terrible feeling. Idle aggression for our amusement, however, is another story. Taking down naysayers in 280 characters or fewer is so satisfying. That unfortunate tweeter must have felt like a hero and an idiot all at the same time. Imagine, "Guess who tweeted at me today?" he'll say. "Guess who said I could come see his show if I wanted?" My admiration for Elvis Costello is well established. Quick glimpses like these serve to remind me that I have chosen my heroes well. So, of course, the voice, staggering, the music, amazing, but it's always been about the words for me, in particular, the poetry of the lyrics themselves. This podcast has no lofty ambition. It's a simple appreciation of a peerless poet and a modern day master, Elvis Costello. Ooh, did I say Mr.? It's a modern day master, Mr. Elvis Costello. Today's slow drag, appropriately enough, is with No Hiding Place from Momofuku, released in 2008. The songwriting is credited to Mr. Elvis Costello. Momofuku translates to Lucky Peach and is said to be inspired by a new take on instant noodles at a Lower East Side restaurant opened in 2004 by David Chang. No Hiding Place is a wonderful rant that encapsulates a collective fatigue with the world, as well as proffering nearly stream of consciousness observations that cut right to the heart of the matter. In the not very distant future, when everything will be free, there won't be any cute secrets, let alone any novelty. The word cute seems to confound this peek into the world as we've come to know it. Cute secrets. This conjures and layers in an echo of "don't get cute" from watching the detectives. Maybe. A quick flash of credentials, a reminder of how this person knows of what he speaks. You can say anything you want to in your fetching cloak of anonymity. Are you feeling out of breath now in your desperate pursuit of infamy? In your fetching cloak of anonymity. Even within an insult, there's a slight compliment. What was once called a telephone tough guy is now called a troll and is now represented by the tweeter getting an unexpected response to a complaint about ticket prices. A desperate pursuit of infamy? Two lovers rocking up and down in an elevator. 15 minutes later, they'll be making a killing in the market. They know how to work it on that closed circuit. Podcasters and YouTubers seem to be the new leaked porn tape celebrities. The only thing better than a meltdown or mishap, in my opinion, is the realization that the person this is happening to is usually the one who shares the video. We have no shame. An early and always favorite of mine is the girl giving a hair tutorial that goes exceedingly wrong. Just the look on her face makes me laugh. How proud you are. You got the knack of howling in a vacuum. Whatever I said about you, I didn't say it behind your back. The album Momofuku was released the same year podcast technology was devised, and a year before YouTube was created. Yet, howling in a vacuum is exactly how we could describe both forms of media. As I've mentioned, this is an appreciation, not an explanation, and I don't want to get personal. That said, the next verse suggests a frustration, perhaps, with the inability to let the ancient past stay in the ancient past. I paid for my immortal sins. I know the enemy within you. As it seems these days, there is no hiding place. A slight and delicate mincing of words, perhaps, but the sentiment of those who enjoy rattling his cage is clear. Next time someone wants to hurt you or set alight your effigy, don't call on me to help you out. Don't come crying to me for sympathy. And if that weren't clear enough, I'll be handing somebody matches and carrying a can of kerosene. If you can dish it out, then you must be able to take it as well. But this is the line of the song. This is the line of the day for the unfortunate tweeter, perhaps. Walk up to me and say what you said. Let's see how brave you are when I'm about this far. You sit in judgment and bitch. Well, baby, that's rich. You're nothing but a snitch. They're heated words from a calm demeanor. Who other than Elvis Costello could make a threat sound so rational, so matter of fact? Elvis Costello shutting down trolls since the invention of trolls. The escalating vitriol in these words are too farcical to sustain, so eventually it's all brought back down to earth after having said his piece. My, it's a terrible disgrace. You'll find these days that there's no hiding place. Oh, break it up, there's nothing left to see here. Albeit in a much more immediate fashion, No Hiding Place is similar to 1989's Satellite from Spike, when Elvis Costello successfully predicted the future of remote and online love affairs. All over the world at the very same time, people sharing the same cheap sensation, the thrill of watching somebody watching those forbidden things we never mention. These beautiful lines were written before 1989 and in an eloquent way pretty much nailed the state of the world 30 years later. Having keen powers of observation is impressive, but having keen powers of what the world will be like in the future brings both admiration and respect. Dig it. Again, this has been a slow drag through No Hiding Place from the frenetic, infectious 2008 Momofuku. It's a look into the state of the social media-laced world and takes a few jabs at droning detractors as it passes by. It seems so effortless to say your piece and then just let it go with a charming, my, what a terrible disgrace. And of course, my warmest thanks to Dylan, Mr. DPA on Twitter, for lending his voice while on holiday, no less. Thank you, my friend.
Don't call me lad sunshine.
You can hear Dylan on Boston's 107 Endeavor FM, The Breakfast Show, weekday mornings from 7 to 10. Please check the show notes for more information about Dylan. Thank you so much for finding this appreciation of Mr. Elvis Costello's poetry and for listening all the way to the end. This truly is a passion project that I am thrilled to share with you. I've really enjoyed this and hope you have too. Please check the show notes for links to the actual song, as well as links to references made in this episode. If you enjoyed these slow drags with Remedy, please subscribe and share. Get in touch with comments, suggestions, or stories of your own. I'd love to hear them. Thank you. So, until next time, adieu, my little ballyhoo. Slow drag with